Right, so you're looking for new clients and you're currently running ads and you're either looking for inspiration or you're trying to see how you can leverage social media to be able to grow your business. It's 2023 and majority of business owners, believe it or not, are not advertising, okay? You have to understand, we live in an attention-based economy, And the key here is this, is your job is to get attention to your product, not really to create the product, to get attention. If you don't know how to get attention, then it's only a matter of time before you go out of business. Now, in this video, I'm going to go ahead and cover how you right now, just a few tips that you can implement into your advertising game, your advertising strategy that you can use starting today to go ahead and 10x the amount of clients, the amount of leads that you're getting in your pipeline. So go ahead and watch the end of the video. At the end of the video, I'm also going to reveal the tips and tricks that we have used in our business to go ahead and grow our business from a point in which we're booking 100 plus appointments per week, not just using the technique I'm going to show you here. There's a few other tools, so there's going to be a video somewhere. Check that video out. But in this video, I'm just going to be showing you one of the supplemental ways that we add about another 50 appointments to our schedule on a weekly basis. Okay, so let's go ahead and go into it. So you're looking for new clients. Let's look at Facebook. Okay, so why Facebook? All right, Facebook has 2.96 billion active users. Okay, 2.96 active billion users. Why do I say that? I say that because there's no shortage of opportunity. Okay, there's no shortage of opportunity, and the belief that, hey, I'm not going to be able to find customers. Hey, I'm not going to be able to find clients. Hey, no one wants my product. Listen, let me tell you this. You could be selling trash and somebody is going to buy it. You just got to advertise that you're selling trash, right? You just have to be able to get attention to your product. I guarantee you that your ideal customer is somewhere out there, okay? So the whole concept and the whole belief and mindset that, oh, no one wants my product, no one wants what I'm selling, nobody's going to buy from me. Nope, it's all myth, it's all philosophy, and get that stuff out of your head starting right now. Let's go ahead and continue into this, okay? So let's just say that there's no shortage of opportunity, and right now, let's go ahead and start by how you can go ahead and 10x your game and 10x your advertising. First off, do you know who your avatar is? Do you know who you're advertising to? Do you know who you're selling to? Do you know who your ideal customer is? Do you know who's going to buy your product? If I'm selling HVAC, who is my customer? If I'm selling insurance, who's my customer? If I'm selling Go High Level services, who is my customer? If you don't know who your avatar is, if you don't know who your customer is, then how are you able to call them out? How are you able to put the right product in front of them? Right? So the first thing you have to do is you have to define who your customer is. The second thing is, what is your pain point? Okay? What is your product supposed to solve for them? Okay? How is your product supposed to make your life any better? Like, for instance, how is me using your product, using your service supposed to take me from here, which is me struggling for this, to here? Okay? Because if you don't understand the pain point, then why in God's name am I giving you money? That's the one thing I want you to understand is, what is your pain point? Okay? What is the story that they're telling themselves? What is the core thing? What is going on in their head? What are they telling themselves right now? What is your internal belief? You have to know your customers inside out. I'm going to be, gone are the days when you can just put in an ad and someone responds to it. You have to understand that there are millions of ads running right now at this moment. Millions. I'm going to say it again. Millions of ads are running right now. And your product is not being advertised because guess what? You don't know what story your customers are telling them, right, themselves. And if you don't understand what they're telling themselves, then how in God's name are you supposed to grow? How in God's name are you supposed to get your attention, right? If you're going to sell to me and you don't understand my core pain point, then why in God's name should I buy from you, okay? Why should I buy from you if you don't understand my core pain point, right? So that is one thing you have to understand is, what is the story that they're telling themselves, okay? Then how does your product solve that problem? How does your product solve that problem for them? Okay, how does your product solve that problem? Because if you don't understand how your product is supposed to change your lives, how your product is supposed to go ahead and become a revolution in their business, then why in God's name should they buy from you, right? Okay, now, once you have all that written down, then let's head over to the Facebook ad library. Now, what is a Facebook ad library? The Facebook ad library is basically, think about it as Facebook transparency to basically reveal to advertisers the ads that are currently running out there, okay? Now, how does this benefit you? This benefits you because you don't have to really be creative anymore. You can just kind of be a little bit of a copycat, see what other people are doing, and then model it. Not copy verbatim, but model it for your own business. Okay, that's what a Facebook ad library does. Okay, so you go to https://www.facebook.com/ads/library to give you access to the Facebook ad library. That's what it looks like. You can go ahead on the Facebook ad library and just basically search. You can search anything, like legitimately. You can just search any product, anything, and it's going to pop up. Okay. Now, in the ad library, you can see a list of all the ads running, and you can see what works and what to model. All right. Now, once you've seen that, you go ahead and copy the format. So this is how you want your ad to look like. Okay. Once you look at the ad library, and I'm going to go ahead and talk about it from looking at my ads. Okay. Copy format. Grab your attention by calling them out. Example, hey, insurance agents. Ask them a question or point out their pain point. Introduce your product as a solution. List a few things that they've tried in the past that didn't work. Make a compelling offer and then a CTA. Okay? Now, example, this is an example of my ad, right? RIZN results is an example of the company. This is an example of our ad. You can search for it on the Facebook ad library. And this is an example of our conversion data. We're doing website conversions, so the tracking is a little off, but usually we have 3 ad sets are currently running, and each ad set's averaging about 100 to about 150 leads, give or take, per ad set per every 30 days. So based on the 3 ad sets, we're getting about 450 to 500 leads a month. And based off of that, we're able to generate about, give or take, 50 appointments per week. So 50 appointments per week. So we're getting about 200 appointments from Facebook per month. Now, we get more than 100 appointments per month, not just from Facebook, because we get about 30 to 40 appointments that come in from our cold email campaigns. And we get about 20 plus that comes in from YouTube, and we get about a few more, about 10 to 15 that comes in from Google search. So I'm currently, running search and YouTube ads, and I'm also running Facebook ads, and we're doing cold email campaigns as well. And we're also going to be implementing a cold calling division as well. My goal is to have at least 300 appointments per for my staff every week. Okay, because based off 300 appointments, we can be able to add in about another $10,000 to $15,000 a week in additional revenue. So that's kind of the basic data that I'm kind of going ahead and running by. But this is an example of what the conversion data looks like for the most part. Now, I know $9 per lead might sound high or low, depends on your knowledge of Facebook. But ideally, we get about 2 to 3 people who book appointments from Facebook. So we get about 2 to 3 to 1 to 3 people who book from Facebook. So just based off of those numbers, we are able to see a high return on our advertising, a high return on our investment. So that's pretty much it. That's how we're able to supplement and grow our business. So go check out the Facebook ad library. So what I'm going to do right now, guys, is let me dive in here into the Facebook. Let's go ahead and dive into the Facebook ad library right here. And I'm going to go into the Facebook ad library. And what I wanted to do is I just want to go ahead and show you guys what the Facebook ad library looks like. I want to show you guys pretty much so you can understand, hey, listen, Emmanuel's telling me, hey, this is what the Facebook ad looks like. What do I search for, right? So, for instance, I come up here and I click on all ads. And when I click on all ads, I go ahead and search here. Let's search. You can search by advertisers. So, or you can search by, keywords. Let's search for RIZN results. Facebook page pops up. And it's an example of a few of our ads that are running. We're running way more ads than this, but this is an example of a few ads. Now, what I go every week, I call it cleaning house. Okay. So once I know a proven ad that converts, I check my CTR, my click-through rates, to see what is the data that I'm getting. And then based off of that, if I'm not getting a high click-through rate, what I do is I go ahead and adjust the creative. I go ahead and change the imaging. I go ahead and change something in there. Like, for instance, here's one. Are you an insurance agent? First thing first, call them out. Or here, are you an insurance agent who's purchasing leads but is having problems converting those leads into appointments? Boom, I called them out. I addressed the specific pain point. You're not alone. When I started out as an insurance agent at work release, I struggled to turn those leads into appointments. The problem I faced was I didn't know how to overcome objections. See, now I'm basically relating with them, and I'm going ahead and just talking to them more about what they're struggling with. The problems I faced was I didn't know how to overcome objections. I didn't have the right tonality. I wasn't doing enough dials. I wasn't buying high quality leads. I wasn't working with a consistent schedule. I didn't have the right phone systems. How I became sponsor was I started working with reputable lead vendors. I built a virtual assistant appointment setting team, and I worked on a consistent schedule. Then, almost like magic, I started writing 20 policies a month. Now, you too can have the same success and even more by having the right team work with you to turn your leads into booked appointments, so you can you too can reach your desired goal. If you're working leads and you're ready to start getting more appointments on calendar, then click the Learn More button and book a call with the team. And if you notice, they are not all the same. Okay, if you notice, every single creative is completely different. Reason why is every day I go in daily and I write new copy and I get it ready for the next week. I write new copy and I get it ready for the next week. So this way, I know there's a lot of people out there that have seen the ads. So I want to make sure that my ads are getting cleaned out every time, recycled. I'm cleaning it out. I'm changing the images. I'm changing the copy. I'm changing as much as I can to make sure that the basically the ads that are being put in front of other people are always fresh. Okay, because remember, think about it as people consuming food, right? It's always fresh. All right, you want to have fresh, warm food ready to go. That's kind of how I look at advertising for the most part. Is I want to feed my audience fresh, warm creatives. Right now, if you notice, I'm very specific. I'm saying the words insurance agents, insurance agents, insurance agents, insurance agents. Here, insurance agents need more appointments. Insurance agents, your appointment set of performance. I am calling them out because what I want is I want people who are not insurance agents to look at this and scroll away. I want people who are not, keyword, not insurance agents to scroll away. People who are insurance agents are going to look at them like, whoa, I do need more appointments. Call out your target audience, not just in the copy, but call out your target audience as well in the creative. And that's pretty much all I got for you guys for now. Hopefully this tip is helping you to grow your business. If you need more tutorials on Facebook ads, I'll go ahead and drop them in. And then, maybe in the future, I might do a Facebook ad course. And it's just basically simple. But I just basically wanted to go ahead and share those tips and tricks. And that's all I got for you guys for now. And I say,